So good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening. We
How
are.
are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing great. And about you?
I'm also fine. And
Okay.
how was your day so far?
Day is going on good, and actually, I'm at home today, so that's why I took leave at my school. So I did my practice very well.
Yeah, because of day off. Your
Yes.
yes.
So we are first meeting. Please, would you like to introduce yourself?
Thanks for giving me an opportunity. So my name is Puja Saxena, and I am connecting with you from Lucknow, the capital of Uttar Pradesh. And as per my qualification, I am MA BEd, and I am married and blessed with two kids. And my hobbies are learning English and cooking and stitching, embroidery and gardening, taking care of animals. These are my hobbies. But these days, I'm only focusing on my spoken English skills. That's
Okay.
all.
You are multitasker, I can say.
Yeah, I try to do everything because uh, I like to keep myself busy in creative works.
Yes, that's good.
So
Okay.
I don't know anything about you. So could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, definitely, ma'am. I am Anjali Giri and I'm talking to you from Haryana. And we both are teachers. Actually, I have completed my graduation and BA. I have cleared TET exam like CTET, UPTET, Haryana TET also. And simultaneously, I'm preparing for government teaching exam. And I'm married and blessed with one kid. And nowadays, I'm working on my skill. Yes, that's all about me. Thanks for us.
That's great. That's lovely to hear about you. So Anjali, what motivated you for learning English?
Actually, being a teacher, we should knowledge of English, and I rejected many times just by virtues of this language. So I am working on my skill because being a teacher, and if
Yes.
I went for an interview, so they rejected me. So I thought I started my journey again, and actually I started my journey in 2014, but I
So,
quit many times. Like people were not aware of those days. So that's why I'm working again.
yeah, that's true. Being a teacher, it is very important for you to be fluent in English because it is a normal tendency of people of our country that they would like to get the admission for their children in English spoken atmosphere, and
Yes, right.
they go to school for taking admission for their children, so they notice that whether teachers are fluent or not, and they
Right.
prefer the school where teachers are fluent. So
Absolutely
that's necessary, especially for you. Yes.
right.
So you
And
must have
yes,
studied English as a subject in your school days.
yes, definitely. I
Yeah.
related to Hindi medium, and that's why
Yeah.
it does not depends on we are studying in English medium or Hindi medium. Nowadays, English medium students are also facing same problem.
Same problem, yes. It doesn't mean that your child is studying in English medium school, so he would be fluent in English. It
Right.
doesn't mean. They are also facing the same problem. Actually, speaking English is only depends on environment and the person's own will also.
Yeah.
The who
Yes.
is willing to learn this language, he can learn anywhere. The person can learn anywhere, whether he is in Hindi medium school or English medium school.
Right.
I also studied throughout Hindi medium schools, and at that time I studied English as a subject only. As you know, there was no environment of spoken English at that time, and even teacher used to explain everything in a Hindi, and we
Mm.
just learn it for passing the exams.
Mhm.
So,
We
but
have to
this,
just
yes, but this wish was somewhere in my mind that I wish I could speak English. So these days I am free. To some extent, my kids are grown up, so I thought that I should polish my spoken English. That's why I am doing. Yes.
We have to just create our own environment. But on those shows, people were not aware of these things. Like I have no people with whom I should talk. These
Yes.
kind of things. But
Yeah.
nowadays, YouTube is good platform, and we
YouTube
can connect to each other.
platform. It's really ever since I got this platform, I improved a lot.
Yes,
Otherwise, I used to learn spoken English on myself, just like I used to speak with my daughters and with myself. I try to speak many things, but the improvement I have noticed ever since I got this platform.
right,
So
absolutely.
it's amazing. Yes.
We can search anything, and we can get knowledge of everything by this way.
Yes. Yes. And especially when we talk this way in front of each other, so this way we can remove our hesitation
Yes,
also. This is the
yes.
main benefit. Yes.
Mm. And when it was my first time with Anisha ma'am, it was my first conversation. And on that time, I was feeling so nervous and so hesitation. But
Yes.
nowadays, I'm feeling very well.
Now you have must have become comfortable on Skype. Yes. It is the great improvement in all of us. All of learners are together now, and we all are understanding the same problem, the problem of each other. We can understand if
Yes,
we try to speak with anyone else, so he may laugh at us, he may make a mock at us, that what is the need of speaking, she is showing off, she is speaking English. But on YouTube, on Skype, we all are same. I can understand your problem, you can understand my problem, and we learn with each other. So that this
right,
is the amazing platform. So,
absolutely.
so Anjali, what steps are you taking for learning English?
In initial days,
Yeah,
actually, I
still what are you doing for
yes,
improving?
yes. Literally, I'm telling you, I did not do anything. As you know, I'm teacher, so I had knowledge of grammar, little bit grammar knowledge, but I have to just speak, and I feel inferior to speak in front of other people. So that's why I did only practice a lot, and with my friends, and it's been 3 months completed. I'm practicing them.
Yeah. So it is a very short period of time, only 3 months since you are practicing on spoken English. So if we talk about this period, so you are speaking very well, and you are expressing very nicely. And you do one thing, you can speak in English with your students
Yes,
always. Yes.
sometimes I talk to my students, and sometimes when I don't feel comfortable, on that time I don't. But usually I speak because
Yeah.
students belong to Hindi medium, so
Yeah.
sometimes they could not
Yeah.
able my
Yeah.
expression, my language.
Yeah. But it is
But
a
I
good
try.
opportunity for you to speak
Yes,
with the children. So
yes.
it's a good
I tried to
opportunity.
do, I tried to do many times, and I want to enhance my skill just because of my students. Because I wanted, and when I joined my school, on that time I thought I should do something new for my students. Because being a teacher, if I will change my another school, on that time students will get remind of me.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Every student reminds the teacher who was doing good for something good for students. I think they
Mhm.
will remember you. And apart from that, being a teacher, you should enhance your spoken English, and you should speak quality of a teacher. So it is necessary quality for teachers
Yes.
these days. Yes.
Nowadays, it is all field necessary. It plays a
Yes.
crucial role in everyone's life. Being a peon, I think it will be necessary for them also.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
when we go to any fields, they every time ask you, do you know English? Are you fluent in English? Yes,
Is must nowadays, and it enhances our uh, personality also,
yes,
our confidence also. So it
yes.
is very necessary.
We can receive respect by this language also.
Yeah, yeah. We can also experience this whenever we go anywhere and anybody is speaking. So we just like look, oh, he can speak or she can speak.
Right.
At that, we used to get very embarrassing that I can't speak. Yes,
Right. I
it was.
faced many times. Many times I faced in my
Yes, yes,
initial.
yes. So, anything else do you want to ask me?
Yes, I want to ask my first question is which habits do you want to change in your life and what bad habits do you have still now?
Okay. One habit I want to change in my life. Sometime I get angry very quickly.
Okay. Me
when my
also.
when my kids uh, don't follow me, don't obey me, and whatever I say to them, and they don't do. So I get angry very much. So I think sometimes that I should not get angry too much because it is the life and they also have their own rights to do
Right.
something. And this is not the way that I am showing my anger towards them. At least when I will grow old, so these things they will remember. Mom used to say like this,
Mm.
and sometimes I say very harsh word to them. So later I feel great repentance over it. I should not. And sometimes I say with my daughters that I said you very bad things, so forgive me. I was in anger. So
Mm.
this habit I always want to uh, reduce from my life. Yes,
Okay.
and and I can say still I am having this problem to some extent, although I am very concerned about this problem. And
Okay.
one more habit of my that I am very hasty person. I do everything. I don't have patience
Mm.
sometimes. If I have to do something, I do very quickly. I will not take time. So sometimes it becomes very heavy on me.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Like me also. We both are same person. I
Yes.
don't have any patience also. I have to
Yeah.
do something. So by hook or by crook, I have to do this.
Exactly. Yeah, and sometimes it is good, but sometimes it is
Yeah.
bad habit, and it becomes very heavy. I can say that I have, if I would think for some time, so I wouldn't have done this. Later, we only get repentance. So these are the bad habits of my uh, those which I want to get rid of these habits. And
Okay. Okay.
same question I am asking to you. As you mentioned, you are also having these problems.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm having also this problem, and apart from this, I have a bad habits. Like I want to take care of my health. Firstly, I would think always I have to do this, but I never think about this. So I want to change, and I want to take care of my health. And second thing is I don't get up early in the morning. So I would change. I would like to change this.
But
And
you, but you must be having get up in the morning because you are teacher. So
I am
this must,
teacher, and sometimes I get up like 5 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. But
yeah,
usually I wake up like 6 a.m. and I become late many times.
yeah, you must be late almost every day. It would be. That's why you want to change this habit. Yes.
Yes, yes. And third thing is I never thought about this language and I want to learn it definitely. I will get my fluency and I will get knowledge, not fluency. So I can get knowledge of this language too
So
much.
this is a good habit that you are willing to learn this language and you are inclined to learn this language. So this is very nice thing. This is not bad thing. Yes.
So
So for get
I want to change. In my initial days, I never thought about this. So I want to change and I want to get my achievement partially, quickly.
uh, quickly you will get your achievement, your goal, because now you are consistent. I am watching your videos, and
Okay,
as yes, I'm your subscriber too, and that's
okay,
why
thanks.
yes.
Glad to hear you.
Yeah, I'm also learning from your videos. I got to learn many things from your videos. So as far as getting up early is concerned, so I also get up early, but only by alarm. If
Allah.
any day, if I would forget to set the alarm, so God knows at what time I will get up. So
Okay.
I think for getting up early, it is most important to go to bed on time.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, then you can get up early easily. Otherwise, it is very difficult. And usually it happens that I don't go bed on time. I go bed on time after 11:30, at 12. Sometimes it becomes 12.
Okay.
I do many things. I sit my with kids. I am trying to teach them something. So it happens. Other or I am watching mobile. I am editing some video. Because of this, I go
Yep,
to bed after 11:30 usually. So how can I get up early without alarm?
right.
So this is the problem. Yes.
Okay. Let it go. We would change. We would change.
Yeah. And I know for getting up early, it is very important to go to bed on time. At least at 10 or 10:30, we should go on bed. But
Right.
these days, it's very, ever since Corona period occurred, it this is has become the routine to go to bed on late time, because those days school were closed. So this practice has been inculcated from those days.
Mhm. Right. So, ma'am, my
Yes.
second question is describe a leisure activity you like doing. Describe
Oh,
a leisure activity you like doing.
yes, yes. I like to listen to devotion, and I dholak. I love to play dholak. Yeah. And also, I am devotional type of person. I love to sing devotional songs.
Oh my
So
God.
in my leisure time, I always sit for playing dholak, and simultaneously I sing some devotional songs. And apart from this, I on in my leisure time I play some devotional songs in my mobile. And then I keep listening.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, in my leisure time, I used to watch YouTube, watch phones every time. But nowadays, when I get my leisure time, I would like to do practice all time. And in
All
initial days, I used to watch phones and watch things. Watch things means useless things. I used to watch. But nowadays, if I get time, so I do practice, only practice, and I would like to do practice for whole day if I get time.
So it is necessary also. If you
Yes,
want to get fluent, so it is necessary to surround yourself with English environment all the time. You should think in English, you should do in English, everything you should listen in English. So these days I am also consuming more of the time in English content. I am also doing this. But as you asked me that in my leisure time, so I used to do all these things, and still I am doing. just like uh, uh, 4 or 5 days ago, I did Ganesh Puja. These days, Ganesh festival is going on. So at that 4 or 5 days ago, I played dholak and sang Ganesh bhajans and all. So, but these days, naturally, I am also involving more of the time in English content.
Mm, right. Because when we want to do, when we want to get achieve something, so
Yeah,
it will not be like that. I will learn this language within 1 year,
yes,
within 6 months.
otherwise we can't speak anything if we would not do this. All the
Mm,
time we should think about it. How can I get influent? So
mm,
all time I try to find new words. I try to find the meaning of new word and then incorporate them in my spoken English. So it takes time. So
yeah.
definitely we have to give more and more time in this until we get fluent.
Mm. So, ma'am, my last question is, where should we use until or unless? Because I never confuse where we should use.
Until refers to time.
Okay.
Until refers to time and unless refers to condition. Just like unless you work hard, you can't learn English. And with until and unless, we don't use not.
No.
It is
Yes,
also important.
it is
Because
negative.
unless you don't work hard,
Mm,
we would, because not is involved in unless and until.
yes,
Okay, got it?
yes, I. Mm,
So unless you work hard, you will not achieve your goal.
okay.
Okay. Now I will use until you go to your school on time. You you can't do finish your work or anything we can say. You
Okay.
will be punished.
Mhm. Okay.
Until refers to time and unless refers to condition.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thanks for telling me.
I
Ma'am, do
explained
you?
well.
Yes, you explained very
Yes. Yes. I also used
well.
to confused in both these two words. So
Until
some
unless neither nor.
YouTube. On YouTube, I also found this video about until and unless. In such a way, they explained me. So from that time, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. So, ma'am, do you have any question?
So okay, we will meet again.
Yes,
Okay.
it was a lovely conversation, and
24 has become.
thanks for inviting me.
Yes. So Anjali, it was very nice session, and thanks for joining me and giving me your precious time. I
Okay, you.
would say that next time when you take day off, so definitely connect with me. Just
Yes,
message
yes,
me and connect. I
definitely.
loved this session with you. Okay.
I enjoyed
Okay.
it. Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Bye.
Okay, bye.